playing league games. He's playing a couple of league games.
But like team no back up in a room.
You know, they be say midfielder now. Moise.
Was Moise with the team?
Maud. There be Maud or a Desmond player. Like team no Kagawape.
But there should have been
that left back on one rim.
There be.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay. But they're still a strong squad. We should be able to do something.
I think we'll have to watch them. I think the expectations to be also because I know when we're talking about transition, I feel say at least some players from the under-17 should have been, quite a number of them should have been here. Yeah.
All right. So we'll move on from the under-17. 20 discussions and then China tournament starts. So tomorrow we can preview the Ghana Togo game and go into it and all that. But we'll let me join in because the Black Stars is now big on our agenda on 055 00555 0506267 196. That's our WhatsApp lines. We'll be to join in. But Enram and Ghana Football Association we will launch the 2024 Women's Premier League. And no etimi eba so na anya asem keto akra ukopiem GFA nura enura na Max TV ye ohobia de course nyina yetimi eko gbia ye de buy na gifty oware women's representative on the ESCO sounds so ena ora abaya ono ye friend Daniel as Dina Asabia Dakon ojuma Malta Guinness omo na omo sponsors or marketing manager wo mu ena den sem etudwa enra ewo sa jumedie na se no.
First time these girls have videos now show, so we are able to sell even players without players necessarily going on trials. And the world knows about these girls now. They are not just the celebrities in their head, but they are the players that go out there to make sure they are making impact. And Max TV has given us exposure. Malta Guinness came in because of Max TV. Max TV has been able to make someone sit at home, because anytime I don't want to go to the park, I know that when I sit at home, I can't get a Premier League, at least a Women's League match to watch, which had been. And then we are glad we've added extra ones, but we expect that all the other media houses will also come on board and make some impact into the lives of these girls, because that's what we are doing at GFA.
Thank you.
So at least Max TV ama say Ghana women emano omo te akra na omunya teams me to mo abruchi because omo hwe women's football TV so Mr. Master teaching in penifo na ma ema football I attractive say edu mo ase yenua ba Dina Dakon eso eni age say ema football say edu pempen so a obia agiatum e Ghana ha.
I for one was looking forward to Dr. Gifty-Oware's speech, because in there you will see the breakdown of what the investment has done, and definitely we've made great strides. We as Malta Guinness or Guinness Ghana are very proud of what we've been able to achieve together with the media and then the GFA in 3 years. Have all issues been solved in the Women's League? No. But we know that year on year there is improvement, and for us that is what we want to see, right? And so yes, I think it's a strong yes. We've seen strides, and we are proud of what we've been able to achieve with the GFA. With this partnership, and I'll say with this partnership because it's not only Malta Guinness, like Doctor mentioned, there are also other partners that are helping to feed into the league. And then again, the media, because they can play all the game on their local or community pitches, but if the visibility is not there, they will not be seen. And so yes, we are proud, but we are also very grateful to the media and to the FA and all other partners for their contribution and the visibility.
Thank you for recognizing the media and the contribution they brought to the development of women's football. It doesn't get any better when Max TV is involved. It say the cash packages aba enyeska enye eze mon konsa Dina Asare esoso ede ensem ebae what I say enti Shannon so Dina Edu Asare, that's the right name, not then much try. The headline sponsors will be giving a cash initiative of 10,000 Ghana cedis to the best coach of the season. Then the best player in both zones will also take home 10,000 Ghana cedis. That's big motivation, eh? Until we need the MP4 Women's League no so at the Abetuja. That's some positive vibe for women's football. Yenina yeni eni etimi ajihu. Aha air max 89.7. So the Black Stars lost 2-0 to Sudan, making it difficult for them to qualify for the next AFCON in Morocco. And 2 goals against Ghana condemned the Black Stars to third spot in Group F of the African Cup qualifiers. Now Sudan goes second on the group with 7 points. Angola there, Obiani Omumpreshi, they've qualified for the AFCON already. They say Ghana with 2 points. Mathematically, Ghana can qualify. But realistically, it doesn't look like Ghana will make it to Morocco. And if Ghana does not qualify, it will be the first time in 20 years Ghana anchor AFCON. Last time Ghana missed AFCON 20 years ago, Tunisia. And in that AFCON qualifiers, okay, we'll get back to that one. But Rwanda, they are the likes of Jimmy Katete, Olivier Karikezimo. Omunama Black Stars and qualify for the AFCON. And now, a certain Sudan, with all due respect, and Tokwesi Kronum, Niger is also Tokwesi wo, and so Amaya and Tokwesi Siwo, Omutimi Boabo players ano, ebe shape players ombo EPL, ombo Ligue 1, ebo La Liga. Where they say some sebe, and the we any ebusa Ghana this year, and we coach Edma Sudan, Coach Kosiapia, ono so Linsema, or efa Ghana performance no, obeka no wansem na yebusa say chale as a Libya there, ujo samba pao, team free Sudan na abrebia mbaba Libya bia se mu de Niger shronko na eba Libya, ana kwesi se Libya de yefie. Libya de obi antimi share wa o.
Inshallah, every game is serious. But inshallah, the next game, we'll try to get at least a win to qualify automatically. Libya is our Sudanese home. You know, when we come here, we have a lot of Sudanese in Libya, and they all come to support us, which is very good. And that is why we have chosen here as our home ground.
How many of you have seen the book Leaders Don't Yell, or Leaders Don't Have to Yell? What kind?
I will hope.
Do you know that after the win, the book is in demand, high demand? After sequence appear share Ghana no, and the book not true no. Amount for pebia to the dindio.
Ironically, and how do I metaphorically, whatever the title of the book stands for, are traits he exhibited when he came to Ghana. And I'm because I was there, my respect for him short. See, very, very high. Because Oba Ghana on Wednesday, the person he wasn't there. You were there when we spoke to Ignatius. On the day of the game, you saw his one sorry.
David.
After the game, all he did was to go to the dressing room to congratulate the players or even greet them and all that. But so far, he's not even made the headlines, even for one reason.
But Usuma Ghana, Usuma Ghana, Papa.
Ghana has a good team, and it's unfortunate that one of us, either Ghana or us, has to go out. And unfortunately for Ghana, Sudan has beaten them, so automatically Sudan will have to go.
89.7
Ghana
Max FM
has a good team, and it's unfortunate that one of us, either Ghana or us, has to go out. And unfortunately for Ghana, Sudan has beaten them, so automatically Sudan will have to go.
That's the gaffer of Sudan, a former Ghana captain, former Ghana coach, ESCO member of the GFA, James Kwesiapia. Why you Ghana for free? Michael TJ says, if the stone the builders refused was a human being, Kwesiapia would have been that stone. Nani di yanko.
Another kwa. In very time we did you madi we then pa. And I think say maybe a change no. The more than my Ghana. Say and they yin to mean qualify. I remember saying time and a preview game, no be some question around it. Say a bayer one was say young qualify. Young Nations Cup. My make science and say the actually since 2019 in the is see a young one. Cause squad the year quality. But nipa dasani se wo ko wechi wade bi mu a se wanga sa obenya ntiase se bibi ade na du no makomechi ntime instant start for no that time na when mi kan ko no so start but se wo nipa ne ngin tu mu de a wonim kro no enti we need to first accept say yekoyechi ye born na ye wokrum ha na yekoyechi say 20 years uyo bi a who qualify all the time for Africa Cup of Nations na say ndey won't mean qualifier automatically ditum se wakoyechi. So the period of 2008 to 2017, that is 9-10 years period no. 1 year there cry or semi-final. Africa Cup of Nations. None there could do pempen so qualify krawunya. Abraisi two teams ni momo ako 24. And think qualifying for Nations Cup no. And yet the same can no. But still, on mining to be qualifier. We are paying more as a real. But the honey you do. You're penning for a football so dear minimum star. No? 1 week, 2 weeks, may and Casa. Ghana for the Casa about some bedroom. Now, actually, yes, so any normal style of use. But the first thing is a engine to say a quality. And how do we come back again? Obi send a message. And my young to message ni mun sam no ntontone. When it comes to players the commitment about AFCON qualify. Players ni here AFCON the crossing yen. But they do be abraba na ebo no. There is what we need and what we want. Ebia na omu need bad World Cup no. Omu want a Nations Cup. Ebia. Yen hwe me bio. I still believe say Wokasta wo sesa coach kra na. Coach bi ade ba Ghana ha bia 80% of the players of free e was squad ya mo. So it means there is something higher. At the corner see a bo compound ye hwehwe saade. What is the problem? No coach so you local, so you foreign. So you X factor coach say what did we ase afa na nyina do kofa Pep Guardiola kra ba. 80% of the squad will be in the squad. So it means squad ndi nkabone bi ani ho. But if something is missing now, you look for it. Oh no, my money wo. Your group no, can dynamics ni simple. Oh, but against two of the teams are what the fee. Hey, Niger the 1 point no one. Onya against Ghana. Obi e no Angola send home and away. Sudan are you the Yan kwa no tumi nya 1 point free ye ho. Asam na re ho. ade ato yen e wo Nations Cup me hu say players aye worried say yentuma qualify time a ball na pim goalkeeper ne nsa na ye ball ko na ye say no me hu so aye worried but why we share qualify from day 1 against Angola otumu hu say yensua bibi en free sa ade animu say bibi boy kokko say bibi twa adwe si ade bi so yensua bibi en free ho and we have boys on the pitch omo attitude omo hon keka e na do be me hu say some Boba Blasters na they feel like omo ba holidays bi o minim omo do omo ho and na bibi na ha tim na yehu e spiritual e den me tell you me tiase and now going to the game no bia no say Ghana dey back open here you lose game na you out no amount of calculation na dey be ko na siska you to adwene me who amount for maka na no amount of calculation na dey Ghana be ko na siska oh bro yeah out it's good all the asteroids but to mathematically na ya akondo yeah out ye ball no kwa na ekofom ye game no sia na esiri ti ase ye go company ye kan na 20 asem about an hour ago kwa ye fa so e be do sam pempen so na Blasters na ya attractive even sa period ne kura na 20 cost run na e bi Blasters no na Blasters team was not bad o na bia ko 2006 World Cup already na bia ko 2008 Nations Cup okrom ha already ni nyina semi final any round of 16 World Cup so even that team was not bad na yesa so konya na 20 am ya pabene ni ye dey mu bi ba hihye enai obu kompon hwe wachi na 23 bia ni ho and na 20 ni hangi ho 17 ni ho enti say wo hwe say future me kwa for the world utu wani hwe bi ni ho so ye di badie na ye di no ye ntina se ye mpani mfo ntina se
what is say people were excited when Sudan scored
nana which no for in saka ball na nkofo na take kan with the Nations Cup na man for jubilate okrom ha
ampa
oh nana o say o man ye kodum pempen so bi a ayeso obi nye transparent ma wo hu nyama bi ani so ayesa wo de nyama bi to obi a obi so mfa na command bi ade na chi obi mfa na command bi ade na chi o de yeso 2006 ba na anything around Blasters you can see say Ghanaians were closer to the Blasters. It looks like Blaster and Ghana for going to their war.
But you see, our focus and our bone of contention is the buyer Ghana, Angola, Nigeria, Sudan, all group. You can't now. Say the actually say I'm going to that but now what happened?
Nyama yanka wasa mi nyina na dia bedu sampe peso we.
So we are born and go around in the net.
Oh na de sa amanfo adwene na omo ka say spiritual de bem. Me ade ba bia ya remember say me de madwene beko. Nana. My own boy, krom ha obi anim say me ka Kudus asoma me nkomo nko. But nana in the two games na me share, Kudus was heavy on the pitch.
Who can say more?
And a platform way obi anim krom ha amanfo buni say me na nedu. And me who come happy Kudus on it. Some make us ask way ya. It should tell you some who be na masanda no.
Heavy like how?
Oh, on the pit of blame. So Kudus say me nim na all born a normal board. I don't see it that way. I say be so no.
Sana uhu no.
Sana mi hu no.
Oh, okay, nice.
Enti yam pen say. I don't know how we will do it. You went him before. You want penny for my football na kwetire. Say consultation bi dey kwakoye o. Say nkomo bi dey be di o. Maybe higher. as time says Sudan I say you're born in you and you fair in my car say blasters and a national team there so me who say e ko na lima ade me na ya na me hwehwe commitment level and coaching kom ha open central for obudi oto ho do ho adase e pa ne ka ho banana papa ndem nsesi fom enne se ko ba se ye appoint coach bi pa mema mensa so se we na ye ana we na mema mensa so papa ndem nsesi fom the World Cup qualifying come on here different but Nations Cup qualify way they are born the last month this month ne year or to other mama nsesi fom say kim me da na me hwan dane cause aminya blaster team embo to any rehearse party na the man can for salisu ho the only left-footed player or see in the Premier League that is what we need it looks like oba imo no the difference we see the sin it we talk to Kuba and Kayala and Brian and they are body to show you abaso so they the best game on Thursday and then come on assassin. So there's so much inconsistency within the blaster setup. So much. Enough no do. Nyame hat team no so do. And then bench Jordan. Obu Fraba. As a bond go mo bi da. So nyame ha blaster no da kwa. Eso no do. So we dem sre. Ye mpenu fanfan kwa adwenwi mu. Nana Kwesi apia me who so ba blasters after World Cup 2010 ebebuwa ye ma ye call World Cup 2014 na kwesi apia wako na nimo coach ni mu me who a different kwesi apia coaching the Sudanese team maybe a Hong Kong onko ba me fo say oh who your team ne chaye won ye hu adwuma bon ye bon 10 hours kwa into Mr. Sudan bon so referee na mpo no kase ye bon 10 hours kwa nka ho an ka ye ntumi ntika no so Sudan for improve now point between Sudan and Ghana 5 na ye adwuma ye so me de me fo say yes amra for next month qualifiers me there yeah fumala but between now and March na you better back to the World Cup qualifier no or the demand chance here me mpose be ya dada bia ni bie ye ba na ya identify be push problem na kwose na problem down to ho maybe it's not coaching in kwan maybe it's not coaching in kwan but yen hwem yen bisem so wo bobra na wo ko wanim na ade bi hawa the most important thing is that open composition wechi aye bi da for na we around no obi so say na mo ye the dan mo na mo ye the dan na ade ni ye I think that is what we need to head towards yen ko bisem yen ko hwehwem na mo ye the dan aye yen tumi nya ni bi enkechi san ko fa yen ti yen ko bisem na ye how I blasted be say akoye banana de course we ndo ane de and na me be adwuma na me catch me go for adwuma ho sia say a day like today na my adwuma ya den obeka den but that is what has happened so na adakwa ye wa home next month AFCON yan ko bi it's about time yen take advantage na yenda ni nyamani ni yen say a lot of things within our game na ye blasters and ye national team football no en sanjira na no subium na adakwa that the what meant to me for send the blaster
27 minutes after 11. Oh, Ghana Black Stars and I'm for Cocoa Paisan, but people are taking it on the low. It's fine. Josiah Abbas is here, but the message here says, "Good morning, Nana. As long as tomorrow is still unknown, never look down on anybody. Backing or yelling at your subordinates would not necessarily grant you success at the end of the project. Silence is golden. Pride and arrogance goes with 4, whilst humility and unity wins laurels and reputation." Kwesi always reminds me of Mr. Maxwell Techi. Have you seen him speaking on top of his voice before? If you say barriers, one say okasa ojanche kwa na okasa one round. That's the kind of people. Basically, it be a job go talk give you. No be the math. Nti yeah. Humbles be bi mo also ade bia tobe. So uni momo. Where they home? Greetings to you all. Please, from today, we should stop blaming coaches and other people. How can players play Arsenal, West Ham, Monaco, Bournemouth, Leicester, Fenerbahce? Wait for a coach or management member before you can score Sudan, Niger, Comoros, Central African Republic, Angola. What kind of players are you? Santana, Ewo Choco, Enodiwe Subaye. And this one says, good morning, Nana. It seems the name Ado is becoming. Let's watch it carefully before we miss the World Cup qualifier. David, who is about to mean to me kind? Why? Into my edit, that was a. So you can put your words there at home. I see. They should use home-based players to play the remaining qualifying games, so the home-based players too will get the dollar sum. Now, do you see the performance? Nana, how do you see the performance of Sani Mohammed of Hatzabuk with this defense of the Black Stars? Samuel Mofa and SCB can do better than them. I'm Shamo Alves. Now, Omar the boy, Basekibeshe Umuno. Yeah, Mamu Nyesa. Okay. Mr. Nyado says, upon all the Kibo Gari, Ghana can score. Hey! Now with 100% confidence, I can say they all need Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Enye easy. As a Kivo phone there, yeah, me sponsors soon. I know me could use those sponsors. And yet Gary Tina Mointmanche Moons Jade Moke Karo. This one says, hey Charlie, somebody write teasers. I swear. Oh. Hi Nana Darkwa. Hope you are doing well. I'm just happy that the revenge of Dr. Kwesi Appiah came in grand style. As soon as he became the GFA boss, Kurt Okreku's main preoccupation was to sack Kwesi Appiah as a Black Stars coach. This was because Kwesi had refused to call up his players, John Entry. So, some message you had Udi Bain. You don't be funny man or no original GBC. One of the other way to Facebook. And styling Ghana. And so I text you about the import of the message is that Kurt sacked Kwesi Appiah because he didn't call up John Entry and then Benjamin Tete. But let me just read this message. Or see, because he refused to call up his players, John Entry and Benjamin Tete, to the national team. Many Ghanaians pleaded with Kurt's administration to at least let him do the job, so that if he failed, they could use it as a basis to sack him. But Kurt remained adamant. Since then, all the coaches he hired have performed worse than their predecessors. Whoever thought that Kwesi Appiah could use Sudan, a country that has stopped playing football due to political instability, to beat Ghana Black Stars? Otuado didn't meet most of the criteria they set when looking for a coach, yet according to them, he was the most qualified. The most annoying part is how they begged him to take the job. Here we are today because of arrogance and selfish interest. This is styling Ghana. Texting from Dan Suman. I think I've done justice to your message. Nana, good morning. Nana, Seminya Yanka. Yamfa local team no emo 2 matches na akano. Esa say Bogus no eguyani mase. Sikadie basa. Anyway, I went for straight win for Sudan and they did it for my pocket. KLM Onungwa. Hey, Chachanti Aman for the new Sudan for. The best sports station in Ghana, Max Sports, no size. Greetings to Mr. Yamankwa, popularly known as Papa White of Begro Udumase. Greetings to Ras Kobi1 and Sawam Senior High School. This is Mr. Odeno from Teacherman. To you enquire. Rabi, you see 11:30. Move for ne. You enquire.
Anna. Yeah, same. Anna, I feel there. One of the things Ghanaians will have to understand at these difficult times, Nana, is the fact that in every aspect of life, Nana, there is change. Change is always constant. But how you react to change, Nana, is the most important thing. I remember in 2008 when Croatia beat England in the Euro qualifiers. That was the European Championship England fan Kobe. Eyo mo ya mo musu ye. Eshio mankasa. Nana.
I remember.
So went to Uncle Euro 2008. The last 2 World Cups. Nana, have we seen Italy?
W.
Italy.
But I think they're also in a remarkable rebuilding process.
Yeah.
Are we at the point where Mr. Senko starting from?
Where are you starting from? That's the question.
By building your junior national teams well.
I almost came there. I just like that. That's, you see, Nana, let's not undermine the quality of the team we have currently. You see, one thing I noticed in the 4 games we've played so far in the AFCON qualifiers, the only game I made with them and say, "Simibo," I said, Nana, Yambo, we didn't really play exceptionally, and that was as a result, Nana, of the ripple effect from the first 3 games we played.
Wow, Brofuna Kanze.
Team. No, I say, wow,
Brofura.
What church will be? Nana, the first 3 games now, boy, we played very well. We have played our opponents. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
We were in Kumasi against Angola. Why did we lose that game? When we played against Niger, it was a game we should have won. When Sudan came here last Thursday, it's not now what you're your boss argument. No, we should have won that game. So it means that these 3 games are your boy, you know. No, be easy. Something was happening. I believe that Sudan deserved to win. And we deserve Nana to come back home and rethink of what to do tomorrow. Honestly. Because Sudan wanted to win. They showed whatever you have to show. Now the desire, the hunger to what? To win. Honestly. Quality wise, player for player. Nana Sudan, any someone to be from want to Ghana. Player for player, Nana Sudan him say there's no way they can compare themselves to Ghana. There's no way. Now players do not bobo, do not so bobo Libya. Sudan players are how many of these Sudan players Nana? Ideally, Sankomu Ghana will end the call-up. But you see, Nana football has got so many components that you have to put together to win a football match. And as a fan, every single time, the only thing you look forward to is that your team will win. Now, next year we need World Cup. And Echina, see a team for fraud. The fans will expect the team to what? To win. Because the mindset of the fan doesn't change and will never change. They only want one thing. Then I just feel that we have to look at certain things now, honestly. And this is going to all the stakeholders of our game. From the Ministry of Youth and Sports to the Ghana Football Association. Every major stakeholder, Nana, let's start rebuilding our junior national teams again.
Obviously, these guys look lost in the Black Stars jersey.
Of course. Nana. You see, whatever you require from a player or a soldier, Nana, at war, I don't think that these players had it. Against Angola, but I also feel that the head coach and the technical team didn't really do a good job on the players psychologically.
Does the Black Stars have a psychologist?
The psyche of the players was dwindling from Angola.
Who is the psychologist of the Black Stars?
I don't know, but I feel say Nana, mentally.
What more psychologist?
Every team is supposed to have. They do have.
Who is their psychologist?
I do not know, honestly. But I wish that maybe we'll dig deep and find out who the psychologist of the team is. Angola, Nana, sure. Against Angola, we didn't play poorly.
It wasn't a game you created a lot of chances.
You created chances in that game. Then the Niger game. Another game that we played very well. We scored. Then there was a lapse in concentration and we conceded. Against Sudan, that is where in Kofoka say spiritual. People are alluding it to some sort of spirituality.
How?
Now I say in football, the catch was a confidence also. BBB wom. Wake a wom. Against Sudan, we were all there when Semenyo Enya 1-on-1. No, who knew that? Or he didn't know which part of his body to use. Now, in recent times, you see, if you are to allude, if you are very religious, or Nana, a spiritualist, if you should go back to the game we played against, was it Mozambique? Richard Ofori didn't sack a ball. You see, if you are to follow that trend, then you would also come to believe, say, maybe spiritually there's something wrong with the Black Stars. Because, share the number of times we found ourselves without luck in games. Nana does yipa. But now we are not here to talk about luck. We are not here to talk about spirituality. Nana. We are here to talk about ways we can fix the Black Stars. And I just feel, say, you see, the players should be ashamed of themselves. The playing body, Nana, should be ashamed of themselves with the sort of performance they put in Sudan or in Libya against Sudan. It was a game that, Nana, the least from us should have been a draw, at least.
What went wrong for the Black Stars?
Nana, you see, sometimes I tell you I don't talk tactics when I feel there's no motivation
To talk about tactics. I said Lawrence, tactics.
Then tactics, no, sometimes it does. Sometimes in football, coaches win without tactics. In '99, when Manchester United won against Bayern Munich, when they scored twice in injury time, it wasn't tactics.
Determination.
Maybe sometimes football is tactics. It's not tactics. It's just, someone wanted it more. Yeah, tactics is a guideline to win. But sometimes the mentality of the player is the most important thing. Say Ojina Park Nesumpono. Nya Ojin. You don't lose to Sudan and come and talk tactics. No, what are you talking about? So we didn't set up well, or what didn't you do well? No, it was just determination. The hunger to win the game. And that's why when you watch the game again, you feel, say, even if we are to play for an additional 90 minutes, there's no way we would have won the game.
What's it born in some born in 90 minutes like a Ghana?
Because there was no desire from the player. You see, I'm saying this, that the players should be ashamed. And I'm very much disappointed in certain things I heard and some of the videos I've seen.
Jordan Atizigi Koyentokwa.
This is the time I expect the FA president to speak to the players before they even travel, not before the Sudan game in Accra.
But he spoke to them the other day.
No, Nana, it looks like whatever he did has been undone. No, you expect these same players to, gather in camp in November when they are leaving to their respective clubs with some sort of tension and rift. Players now on your marker say, a football now, the moment, all they have to be no more. And they'll be back in what? In 4 weeks, in the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, in the next 4 weeks.
They should, unless they should be back.
The next games are when? 13th November.
So exactly 4 weeks away. No more Bebana in Tokwani Gusu. Now the Black Stars needs fixing. And to some extent, I would agree. And yes, your World Cup qualifiers bought in March. I would have agreed, Sanka. It would be better even if we parade a team full of local based players. And Kebe and your World Cup qualifiers are yebebo in March. And Kebe made there. So we can even parade a team full of local players for the remaining games against Niger and then also Angola. I would be very, very glad if that will happen. But there is still a project to qualify for the World Cup in 2026. Now, psychologically, we are lost. The players are lost, honestly. Psychologically, the players are lost. I don't know, but you look at the demeanor of the. You see, it happened against us when we played Sudan here. There was a video circulating when Jordan Ayew was with Kwesi Appiah. And ocean mannerisms, the way are now or Kasa or Tutu Ninsana. It looked like there was something wrong. Nana, whatever is in the Black Stars or going on within the Black Stars, Otuado, has he been able to fix? Nana, it could come back to haunt us again. Nana, look at the trend. Just days ago, there was Jordan Ayew making complaints to Kwesi Appiah. Then after, he's fighting at Tizigi. This was a player that's been alleged or speculated, say he turned down the armband. And Kudus took over as captain. Nana, it doesn't look well in the camp of the Black Stars. Honestly. No, but you see, Jordan should be matured enough. I don't know what happened. Meaning, say we should be slow to. Yes, regardless, Nana, he's I think say Oshe team winner. He has more cards than India. He and his Obia. So what I say. So not at this point.
You should rather be coming next time.
Nana. Kwesi Appiah book now.
These things happening for when you're normal.
That's where leadership comes into play. Leaders don't yell. And yes, I know Kwesi Appiah.
Leaders don't yell.
They don't yell. Otuado has a lot on his hands to fix. Nana, trust me. The first thing, he had to, as a maybe a Yashisha Bua. But this is the time he needs to build the Black Stars for Ghanaians to see, say, Otuado is building the Black Stars. This is the time Otuado needs to fix the Black Stars. He needs to build his own Black Stars. If he wants to command the respect of Ghanaians, it's a perfect time for him. Because Nyama AC or Black Stars anymore, Nana, Enyefe. I'm telling you, honestly. There are things happening within the Black Stars. These 2 games against Sudan, I'm a young who say, Nyama AC. He made us understand, say, your decision. So, Bema Kudus, I captain. No one is going to argue that. Nana. But within the team, was it the most appropriate call?
Do you think it was?
Nana, this thing is, they say, going down, by November, the things will start hearing. I'm telling you. Kudus is a good player. I'm not saying and fine. You know the prerogative. Say he will come up with who should be as a class teacher or the class prefect.
But I thought Jiku was captaining Ghana.
None of these things will go down because as there's gradually, I feel that there's some sort of division. Honestly, I feel there's a division. But you see, every great team, Nana, when we saw in 2006 when we qualified, 2008 when we hosted, Nana, leadership has never been a problem in the Black Stars until recently, 2017, Eba. Leadership has never been a problem. And we shouldn't go back to those times. Nana, when there is a club captain or a team captain, a general captain. I know Otuado to be a man of principles. He should work on the psyche of the players. He should work a lot. Now for Kwesi Appiah, let's not rave over here as if Kwesi Appiah would have still been head coach of the Black Stars. I'm sorry. He's sometimes you feel baby Virgil. It's like Unai Emery and what he's doing at Villa. Unai Emery wouldn't have been the coach of Arsenal. But it doesn't mean so call Villa. He doesn't need to prove Arsenal wrong. He will on any day. Kwesi Appiah from 2014, you think he'll still be head coach? Right, let's be honest with ourselves. Sudan might be providing him with everything he needs to succeed as a head coach. Let's not forget. Less pressure, unknown players, time, everything he needs. Just exactly where here Kasabebri. We were not bashing him.
Charlie,
Extended, oh.
yeah, and yeah, extended.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah. And extended. Because Ebeche.
Interview.
Ebeche.
I think the way the people show.
And Ebeche has Ebeche until extended. Yeah.
Only Rabbi Mohammed.
Sure.
Only no.
Yeah, sure.
Only was on Pekasa.
No, oh, he barely. I have not even heard him say anything.
What is all Kasa?
No.
Actually.
Yeah, Rabi Mohammed, former Ghana international. He's our brother from Liberty. He's gone on to play for Avian Tonor, Zeres, Cuban Krasnodar, Anzi Makachakla, Krela Sovitov, Paris, FC Tambov, Ghana U20 World Cup winner, and a Black Stars player who played at the World Cup in 2014. And 15 years, sir. Rabi Uni under 20 boys in the World Cup in Egypt. Hello, Rabi.
BBI okay. Yeah, you humontino. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you humontino. Yeah, okay.
You're the Nyamiasi Momo. You're the Nyamiasi Momo. Now, yo, and then 15, now, yo, and then 15 years, sir. Muji under 20 World Cup, no. Yes, sir. Muji under 20 World Cup, no. Now, okay. And also been a Kai, now, okay, so no. How did you feel about it?
Meda was in Mada at your phone. Meda was in Mada at your phone, Nyasha phone, Macho Bibia. And none of Panam sorry, and me receiving message, me then I'm Kai. Me receiving message, me then I'm Kai. Me receiving message, no, be say exactly 15 years, under 20, J World Cup. Now I say, wow. So, wow. Tino, me sorry, your group, Tino, me sorry, your group I near Casawum. Tino, me sorry, me sorry, me catch guys, na. Omo group me da obiase. So be a part of the team. Nyanko Padum, yes, miss me bekan be. Then young choir holding. And I say, Kwama holding, or Munina can hold be net me possible. Tinis and Neme Casa group no Honasi under 20 middle biase. Yankopon form currency.
Wow.
Wow.
Jordan and Nagla, chairman.
Yeah, Mr. Jordan, Yankopon fan currency, you go keep us trainer. And also, Yankopon, fan currency. Easy journey. You almost say you're part of the team, but a lot of players never camp. How many as a coach is never almost 150 or 100 players never camp. Now, Ubia Bania, but no more GD was setting players more. Mr. Jordan all the time was Simone Edinburgh World Cup. Now Finia near the ball qualifies.
Wow.
Intino, and I'm sorry, Sankophone no, Miss Wow. You need him the way, but no, the woman dear. Away a mountain, Yankopon, Omo baby pa, and na, and ye is intino, and ye are more than ye be Yankopon, Danase.
No, but you be moving on. That team, I'm going to World Cup. Then an special was that team, no.
Yeah, they are very special. And say, near team no, ye diagro. And in Penifone or Honor, so no ye diagro to say Omuma. To no more fire to say na ye pet. To no omo can't so much there, ya. Yomu catch direct, Obinka will be one sem obin away, even though say ye caught dining in a seed, Yamekai, ye caught dining in a seed, dear. Yenya players no, it's mere selection. Dear, or quackable. Any the old movie. Anyway, until we say dining one near to 1 year's selection by banana, pepe.
More players, no, wow.
Yeah. na selection be ba ne saa na tie omo say yes nipa no so selection no so no ono play we timi di koye we ntino na akwese bibia ni obia trim apart from say be winning gold.
Wow.
Tino nyankopon ni edana se o kai de course wa eji enye ni break one so
wow.
Yehu ho yes re ho ene se oba platform so a normal course wa say we we still na be like nkwala na yehu ho so an ke kan sembia so an ho ye ke ka kire ho ni ade na ayesele obi ani won ma waka asmama even no so ka kire obi awa bonten ya bufu but your platform national say obi ka asma kire obi a the way obe kan no wo nchen abeka say as soon as one wo asema na but only the wonim de ntia so ho ebia soja bit maka kire say rabi do in paboni ni and so ka o abontia you think say
ntokwa bi wo
ntokwa ne wo partner sa minim de ntia o kasa na de asrea so enti bibi background as soja ne me ye almost say asem we de memfa ho nkoshem bi we as memfa ho nkoshem enti obi anim de o kachire obi a fa problem but apart from the we need good no na bufunio.
Fantastic. And after that mu graduate here who they went to about 2010 World Cup, but a breast soon, who breaki, ebe ball AFCON, ebe ball a World Cup in 2014. Who now for the door now subenya national team ne boy. National team no Esando echo different level. The Rabiu Mohammed from Konongo became a world superstar. Ama ene odo ball no abafie kakra. Na mubusa se ene Ghana Black Stars yedum pempenso a Anhwa Ghana team nko AFCON eya onwanwa say world champions of under 20 from 2009 mumu bebrebe sinko national team ball world cup ene 15 years down the line ye pese call AFCON Sudan kra Ghana team nhewumu who as a former player minim say nyoma bi say eya na ne kania odin but Rabiu say the abanesa kyerwa dwen kakra why
easy like the game na yeah born in idea. I think the margin is the only problem you face a lot here in keep the past year say in keep players no and chessa obi balance or be a mistake or blaster the next game you and friend beam and sani pana no be kwa saba ni asabe friend de bia no any team. But yeah, Nyameboa ani call blaster no from 2006 for no call Germany no. Ye players ni biko two omo no. Na some penifo no passion no mo de bo blaster because of my watch. Intino nkwala ni suko shemu no. O hwe passion na penifo ne de bo na I think say wuntimi relaxing. Nyankopon ya aduma bia 2012 yesu ekushi mo hwem penifo na ni bre ni ade a passion no mo di shiti minimu ani ahofama ni time ni bibia o munyama blaster no yesu ekushi mu no o pese o kamu a age so di o so di sa zero ni bi ekushi mu entino ene no o hwa like me hwe team na e bona ye ka individual player wontimi any player behind film say player we there be Bobby see obi ansem o do kan but see aka akomana omudi be there say no blaster there no matter how it me ball fun me den still I need win and no ni adia me gidi say
Rabiu ene said the unu ajiman kan no anu abi na mo kan na mo hyehye ho ajiman so passion determination and zeal any but on po de o kan anu wie no eno san se nyoma bi say no so technical team no e wo adwuma e wo so mu so mo ye kan
ho me the main count about technical team as because sometimes no in the national team will be back training Wednesday no about match Thursday when you long kura na be about Wednesday no about match Saturday
yeah
enti no ye na na nhwe ha wa nipa no ni age aduru ni how I was so person the 3 days transforming in normal bi.
Wow.
Nipa no onye ready. No matter how it here no, we a coach here untimi enya ho hwe. Obetuma kan wi ase kasa nyina our dressing room. But in the field of play no, na se player na enrane o movie win mentality and in it more. I think we are the best coach, still you have a problem.
Wow. So Rabiu, Ghana is it 2 points now from how many games? 4 games, eh? Ghana ain't mean qualify for AFCON on paper, realistically, but mathematically, we say yeah, the calculations in terms of who is saying still a bit more and answer Ajiegu.
Oh, say Ajiegu dear mint yemwe yentina enye possible say Ghana ebe away. But me gidi say bibi sa esi na still na no yebetimi asesa no Ghana enye the only one team why and try how yebetimi move Ghana no forward.
Mo Rabiu Mohammed obi on pekasa na oni ni interview. As I say, Uber Bressa, but the opinion out their mind. Yankupon Shaw, you've spoken so well, and we are grateful for your time. Yami Shaw Bibi na Yebesan Kasawich, Yedase Rabiu.
Yo, Miss Medas Nana.
Right. That's my brother, Rabiu Mohammed, former Black Stars player. And Rabiu is now active in the Professional Footballers Association of Ghana. You remember the account for you, Anna? What's it? What's it, Bobo? Who cut that scrum for?
Utwadu, with all due respect, wouldn't sit at the press and talk about tactics.
Okay, lucky.
When the players do not feel motivated to play,
there's nothing like tactics, huh?
I'm telling you.
Okay, 055-00-55522. Good morning. And afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, Alhaji Moro.
Yeah, Alhaji Moro.
Yes, sir.
Abani amekuwa na msapoti Blaster amapo so timu ya mimi support ya wala uko fast msa ana ade na mimi afanya kani si mstreket kati ya wanzani kuzo bae bibia ni okuyiwe na tatu ya sero on go to Rwanda.
Yes, sir, that's Alhaji Moro. Yeah, that's in Yankupon Shabibre. You can also come. This is the sports park. We're wrapping up soon. Good afternoon.
Nana.
Odishaba.
It's a long time.
Yes, please. We're fine. How are you too?
I'm not fine, but I'm okay.
Everything will be okay, all right?
Inshallah.
Yes.
My name is Agbenefu. Call for Nina.
Hey! Agbenefu.
Hey, Nana, I good guy.
Agbenefu, he's been calling on my sports show in the last 17 to 18 years. Oh. Hey! Charlie, Nyamisha say what became here. That's it.
Sudan, we have passport in the schedule cost. And then you also acquire Alpha. So they tell you, the piano, I have to. I did not have any say. Okay, good. It's not correct. I buy now, so I resign, and I talk on that so a little more demand. Fine. If you say the bad I'm far. What you say? The day are you? The fuck. On return for football. But with the past in the middle, this is return. After the island, yes.
Arefu Olan here very bad and is giving us terrible feedback. I'm sorry, I have to let another one come in. But first point in there, it was very clear. Yatsi. Hello, good afternoon.
And why?
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. If I'm a life wire, because I pray some I can remind now.
Yeah, that's it too.
Remember about to make my palm away. They say they never support last up, but all I'm saying from the course anyway. If you only know almost about to Sudan by Michelle, so come out now, you didn't done it, you're done. I'm so you call Sudan and I say you call we Libya they find they not they want me to for my battle me was yes and my friend missing the reason I'm where they say but match predictor and the predictions now or they ban me see me in particular me visually impaired me type issue by
now but also you're visually impaired.
I'm visually impaired.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, everybody in the tanga Obama waboku no eh.
Okay. You're right. You can the no crepa. Don't say it mean book code ne say. Your book code now it means we are directing you to a particular betting company. Say you need a sponsors no I cannot say your betting sponsor will show ni so they will start providing the code but the whole can there akama kuma pa challenge amisha say they be our friend. What's your for saying? What's your for saying?
Life for ya but me don't know they do Ebenezer.
Eben, yeah, that's.
Oh, because I am because I'm more can say they found to find Kenya admission fee or you know at the admission fee now but I'm not in
Sure, Bibianca Chewati. I mean, sure, baby, but he touched me, huh? He says he's visually impaired. Hey, Uncle Pom boy, I mean, boy, last caller. Hello. Yes, sir.
I know I'm in person.
I know that's a swabber.
I'm listening to the show. Ghana, I said, oh, yeah, I mean, they share your technical bench in Angasakra, and I hold you through. And that's the coach in Angasano. The problem now will be Nana. As I yet an assistant in the technical bench, because so even at all, you can see up here, the share or not the now, coach, you to add you John Pencil. Nana, the woman and she say, you're perfectly toward the I didn't wake up on a crab boy, but your bonfire say after this one, you're the best you need dear to me, no, or power, once a son assistant coaches, you know. Now, on your coaches, a bit me up one.
Oh, John Pencil, Nadia.
Oh, no, not John Pencil, don't do any from John Pencil, of course, Africa. Try, you know, or buy an academy now. You don't do anything. What are you to add on here? Senior coach. Now, John Pencil, the academy coach. Blaster. Now, we are talking about Blaster as a coaches. Now, Chris Woods in here, the man in here, why you know, Uncle Ye. Now, we are no one, and no be a car. John Pencil, we are actually all crying. We are president another matter. Oh, there was a son named BBC. Nana, yeah, bonfire, wake up with the bit me up from Pacho. Yeah, that's it.